Anyways, yeah, in the last stream we finished off with not quite completing Leo. So between streams I've actually done quite a bit of grinding. The main things I've been grinding for is currency. I got basically enough to go ahead and get Leo. And then I also grinded a bit of ectoplasm, as you guys, or ecto tokens, as you guys may have seen before we swapped over to Ghost World, to hopefully convert to gems to be able to get a few better pets for a pet team. But yeah, the main thing that we went ahead and did was going ahead and getting basically all the currency we need for Leo. Like, all we will need to do is basically fill up our inventory, sell, and then we should have enough. Actually, there is a Grim that we should go find to just grab for that. But yeah, once we are done with Leo, yeah, see, there's a Grim right here. Once we are done with Leo, we will be moving on to Jax, because that is the next area that was added to Ghost Simulator. It is the bonus biome. And as you guys probably can tell from the title of this video, that is literally just going to be pure pain. I've looked ahead at Jax's quest. She actually requires you to upgrade your pack and vacuum twice, which I mapped it out. It's about 15 hours of grinding for both those two quests. Yes. So, it's taken us like 4, 8, maybe even 10 hours to do like Leo and Yoko. Same thing to do like Shelly and whatever. It's going to take us like probably double that for Jax, just because she has other quests too on top of those 15 hours. Jax is not going to be a fun quest. 20 hours? Yeah, no, I'm not joking here. It's 15 hours, I think, just for the upgrading your packs and backs. This is the way I mapped it out is like 5 hours to go ahead and grind the gems for the for better pets, and then 10 hours with those better pets to go ahead and get the next sets. So there's a bit of discrepancy there, but it is probably going to be 15 hours, a lot of which I'll probably do off stream. Just because it's literally the boring same thing 20 times in a row. But yeah, it really goes to show how bad this game balanced is for new players. Like, the newest quests in the game, like Jack, Joker, Spades, all those quests in Remnant Zone, they took less than 2 hours for me to do. Altogether, those took me less than 20 hours to do. Completely upgrade my back. I'm sure I spent less than 20 hours doing Remnant Zone. That's the absolute end game, and it's taking longer than one quest in the middle of the game. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, the new update with the 3 new bosses, that's actually really sick. I thought they'd share a classified. They do not share classified. They all have their own classified in them, meaning that each of those classifieds is, at least for now, pretty rare. But anyways, we can go ahead and upgrade our vacuum. I mean, we can go ahead and complete Leo finally. Yeah, that's not even the final quest of Leo, guys. That is literally... We still have more quests to do for him. Oh yeah, and the next one is item quest. I forgot about that. And then we have item quests from main hub. Okay. Yeah, there are remnant, I've seen them. I've actually vacuumed a few. Yeah, the thing is, it's finding the spawn cycle on it, is sometimes kind of difficult. It's usually best just to go into a private server and then find the first spawn if you want to care about it. But, like, honestly, Lucky Cat, it really doesn't matter it being in Remnant Zone or not most of the time. Like, if you're going to be getting Lucky Cats, you're usually just going to go ahead and do it in whichever world you already know the spawns to, like Main Hub or Backdoor or something, rather than trying to figure it out for a new world. Oh, I don't need any of these, do I? Yeah, no way you're grinding those classifieds. No, I agree. Grinding for like those classifieds is actually really difficult. Like they're that hard for someone to randomly get, like dev classifieds, where it's hard to get the item, and then relatively like a higher chance of getting the actual item, but like just really hard to actually grind. Like with gems, you can just grind a lot of gems and then have a pretty good chance at getting classified. But when it's like crates or boss chests or keys or something like that you have to get a classified, like it's not that hard to get a few of those keys, but like it's just it's the same amount of time or it's not like gems where someone can grind a lot of gems a lot quicker than people can grind a small amount of gems. It's like the other way around, where it's really hard to get a lot but pretty easy to get a few. It just scales the time, so a lot of random people end up with them. Alright, you know what'd be awesome right now? Us just getting this godly from here. Not a godly. Also not a godly. I still don't know if the new loot backpacks have the same stats of the normal ghost loot backs. I think they do, from what I've heard. So they shouldn't be too, they aren't too good. Honestly, the stats should have been, like, similar to those of Divines, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Doing Jax every rebirth will be painful. Actually, once I get decent stats from rebirthing, Jax and, like, Leo and all those will actually become, like, 4 times quicker. But yeah, we're away from there anyways. Yeah, now we need to go grab some items. If I remember correctly, there's going to be another set of items after this from main hub. Let me just go check really quick so I don't... Alright, wiki. Search. I'm just going to try to grab the items in advance so I don't have to, like, you know, server hop too much. All right. Why am I looking up this? Looking up Leo is what we want to do. Alright, looking at Leo's quest. This is quest 22. I will also need to grab, like, doubloons, pearls, and diamonds, so we'll go ahead and grab 50 of each of those, too, while we're here. Just so I don't have to server hop again. But, yeah... Yeah, no, this account is definitely showing how bad, like, early game is for, like, new players. Like, I did not expect it to be this bad to buy a packs and vax. I thought it was actually pretty easy to get those. But that's more or less just because I'm used to always having pretty overpowered pet stats. Like, literally, I started the game with a dragon in my inventory, and then I got Overseer for, like, Ghost World and stuff, all of which probably have, like, more than double the stats I got through with the rest of the game. But yeah. Jax, the hardest quest? Actually, it might be on this run-through. I mean, obviously, some other quests, like getting all the races, is going to take longer, but it's not really difficulty there. That's more of a different type of quest. Dice Simulator? Lol. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, where's my frames going? Come back, frames. Fun fact, remnants are remnants. Yay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this update, but there's actually, I've seen a bit more people actually playing Ghost Simulator. I mean, like, looking at the update, the only thing they really added was the Remnant Tycoon. So I don't know if more people are rebirthing for Remnant Tycoon, or if just, like, the update, for whatever reason, ticked a few things in people's brains were like, oh yeah, I should go play Ghost Simulator. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, no, yesterday, I believe, Big Ten 4 had, like, 5 accounts on the top 6 of the leaderboard. Like, it isn't actually that hard. You go into Remnant Zone, you AFK, wait for a boss, you go do that boss, you go wait at AFK at the next spot, do that boss. He's actually grinding for the Ghostly Vision classifieds, if I remember correctly. Like, he already has one of them. Alright, there we go. So he's actually doing pretty good on that. Tip, when you guys play through this game, don't do it in hard mode. Just skip Jax, just skip Leo, skip all these stupid quest lines that are taking me forever to do. You'll actually progress through the game like 4 or 5 times faster. Skip Leo, yes. Leo just takes forever for newer players if you don't have good pets or something. As we have been learning. I do Leo because of Yoko. I mean, yeah, but it's actually faster if you're a new player at least to do Yoko than it is to do Leo. So, and I mean, all you really need to do is tag a boss once with like your vacuum or shoot at it or something, and it'll actually count as like the complete boss kill. So you don't even need to like wait too long on a boss. You can literally shoot a boss and then go do another boss, and you can get 2 at the same time. Alright, y'all. FaceTime. That was some very big lag spike. Alright, looks like we're getting second. Maybe not. First. Wow, okay. I thought we were lagging a bit too much for getting first. It's a lot of frames missed due to encoding lag. Anyways. We need 50 doubloons, 50 pearls, and 50 diamonds. So we'll be going ahead and grabbing those two while we're here. Then while we are in the volcano, we'll go ahead and convert all of our ecto tokens to gems, because stonks. It's actually only like 1.5, 1.7 million gems, but you know, it took us a while to actually go ahead and grind. Should I try to get 17 of each tycoon or no? I would recommend only getting 17 of one tycoon. There's really no reason, if you don't have any tycoons, or even if you do have tycoons in like main hub or anything like that, you're better off actually just going straight for remnant tycoon. Like the one exception is if you have like 20 or 30 in ecto bits, like you might be better off just straight going into ecto bits. But yeah, no reason to really go for more than one tycoon. But if you want to, you can go for 17 of each. If you like the aesthetic, or if you just want to be like, you know, flexing on people or whatever. But yeah, ideally you go 17 of one tycoon and then alternate with Pet Evo with that single tycoon. In the absolute optimal gem grinding strategy, but sometimes you don't care about optimal gem grinding strategy, you just want something to do. So if you want to, you can just get 17 of each. If you care about being optimal, or you could just go for 20 of each if you want to just be round. I don't know. Yeah, you're doing the correct thing of getting, oh, I'm checking how much items I have. 41, 41, 19. Lovely. Alright, there we go. Anyways, I like how you're being optimal by getting 17 of each tycoon, and then you just throw it away by getting 17 Pet Evo too. Which is fine. I mean, as I said, if it's your aesthetic choice, that's kind of how it works, but... Honestly, it's actually not that bad of a strategy just to keep your Pet Evos and Tycoons even. Like, in the long run, yeah, it is kind of... In the short term, it is, yeah, kind of inefficient. But actually, like, long term, that is kind of the rate you want them, is a 1-for-1 rate. Like, if you have, like, 1,000 Pet Evos and 1,000 of a Tycoon, you aren't going to notice the 17 additional Tycoons that would be optimal. But then again, you also probably wouldn't be noticing each additional Tycoon anyways. But, let's see, where are we at inventory-wise? 65, 57, 63, perfect. It looks nice, it's not meant to be good. Yeah, that's the thing about some of the things in games. It's not really about being efficient, it's just about doing what you want. Alright. What's the middle quest here? No, there wasn't any middle quest, was there? Yeah, no, because it's... This one should hopefully be an instant complete, unless I'm missing, like, the goblets. Yeah, no, instant complete. And then we just need to find items, which, I think I know where all the find items are. One... There's pretty much one on each island. It's actually kind of funny how, like, reliably these are spread out. Also, they lowered the delay that you actually need to find items. So it's a lot easier to go ahead and grab most items. Yeah, and now we start into the paint. 15 minutes, we're done with Leo. We now have heavy armor. Beautiful. But yeah, now we start into the paint, guys. Welcome to Jax. Actually, just out of curiosity, how much currency do we get from each ghost here, like gem drops? Yeah, 293 gems. Lovely. Actually, quick question. Because technically, if I get over 1,000 gems from each ghost vacuum, this is like better than main hub in terms of grinding gems. Anyways. Alright. Pet and hoverboard. Gem drops, chest. Collect some gems for me. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, looking at this, actually the packs and backs we need to buy one that is 2 million souls, and then ow, that hurts me to say. It is 2 million souls. So the vacuum or pack or whatever is 2 million souls. The other ones, I think, yeah, we'll take a quick look at it once we have a quest that requires us to go out of Musical Meadows. But like, it's 2 million souls for like one of them, and then it's 7 million or something ridiculous. So as I said, 15 hours just to do those two quests, to upgrade our vacuum attack. It is going to be pain. The best strategy is definitely going to be, oh, we forgot to convert our ecto tokens to gems. But yeah. The thing is, they don't. Like, 100 accelerated parts, that's only 10 times vacuum rate. That doesn't even make, like, a, I don't know, that's less than 100 stats. Yeah, this would still be worse than Grand's Treat in terms of vacuum rate if you got 100 accelerated parts. Alright, we're gonna need to go sell. Every time we do sell, we should be using XGum, just because we will be needing the currency later. Hey, 100 music sheets is actually going to be a pretty easy quest. That is not going to be the pain of this quest. The pain of this quest is going to be buying this, and then this. Along with this and this. Do that math, guys. Do that math for me, how many souls I'll need. And then divide that by 32,000, the amount I get per, like, sell. Oh, yeah, let's go, $85. Oh, are you guys talking about Bloxbite? Guys, I found this weird thing on the Bloxbite Discord. Sorry about that. I'm doing, for some reason, it's not allowing me to do an app share on this, so you guys get to see my home screen. Fortunately, you guys just get to see a really cool background. No, I found something really cool in Bloxbite suggestions. All right, we're going to open it up. Because I think this is hilarious. I don't like everything in it, but it is actually hilarious to see how much work went into it, and then to realize how little like people actually know it exists. Discord, where are you opening over there? All right, there you go. Alright, Discord, you open yet? No, you're still starting. Alright, there it is. Okay, okay. Discord's opening. 20 jesters, ghosts. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead, Alright. Yeah, no, we should just go ahead and fill up our thing again, shouldn't we? Let's fill up our thing, sell that, and then I'll hopefully, Alright, here we go. I like how we're literally moving at 0 FPS because I'm trying to launch a Google spreadsheet. Oh, no, here it is. Alright, so this is pinned in the Blockspike Discord server, in the suggestions area. There's an entire sheet of all the suggestions that they've come through, or that devs have like seen or whatever, that are literally listed. So like some of these are like added, so you have like add respawn timers for Grim. Like it's kind of an old sheet. For owning, what in the world? This is such an old one. This is like 2022. Variability races, added. Convert all button on converters. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. There's some denied stuff. I'm not going to go through that right now because I don't care. Actually, I'll go through some of it. I'll try to ignore the one where I'm going to get really annoyed. Makes Thanksgiving bigger. Journal for classifieds. Journal for codes, like all these stuff that's actually like they've already considered, just like straight up denied. And then they also have a lot more stuff. So you have over here a lot of stuff that they're considering and aware of. Like literally hundreds of suggestions here, guys. Look at this, and all of these are ones that they've looked at and what in the world? Okay, but yeah, look at all these suggestions. Yeah. Anyways, so if you're looking at a suggestion and thinking of adding a session, you can go here, Control F, see if it's already here somewhat. I mean, it's a pain to go ahead and do. But like my favorite thing about this suggestion is denied. Counter showing mini pads for Archie puzzles and a visible balcony for the Cheshire puzzle. Denied. This is one that I have suggested. So this is like my own suggestion that's kind of just, nope. What'd you know? Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. Like, this is literally to make the puzzles more findable by people. And at the moment, people can't even find the puzzles on their own, let alone solve them. Like, players need to be able to find these puzzles to be able to solve them. Anyways, that was just a tangent. There is a whole suggestion. You guys can go look through them yourselves in your own time. It's pinned in the suggestions channels on the Blockspike. Blockspike Discord server. Whoa, where's my frame rate's going? Anyways, I do need to go ahead and close Discord. But yeah. So if you want to go have some fun, go read through all those suggestions, see what's been denied, see what's been approved. Like a lot of it makes sense. I mean, it's not just because it's my suggestion that you don't think it makes sense. But like, I don't know. I feel like devs don't actually care about puzzles being puzzles. They really just want something random in there to be a knowledge check. Like, can you go use Google? Because that's pretty much what it is at this moment. What puzzles are? Can you go use Google to figure out what the puzzles are? Or can you go even figure out that a puzzle even exists in these worlds? Probably might have been denied. Yeah. There's a few common ones that have gotten like straight up denied. As I said, Journal for Classifieds has been straight up denied. Which again, I don't think makes sense, but whatever. Like, that's one of the suggestions that I don't suggest, but I actually would understand if it got added. What else was denied that I remember? I don't know. There's a lot of suggestions in there, guys. There's actually a few repeat ones in like the huge 100+ list of suggestions that are being considered. There's actually a few of them that have been added already. As I said, this is a spreadsheet. I think it was 2023 where it was like linked, whatever. But obviously there's suggestions in there from a lot earlier, since there was that one about what was it? But anyways, a lot of those suggestions have been added that are in like the upcoming or considering whatever column. It's kind of interesting. No, Remnant Zone portals is something that devs have actually confirmed, albeit somewhere where whatever. Portals will be coming now that the map is complete. Devs were waiting until they got all areas added to be able to make the map art and whatever for Remnant Zone. So yeah, no, Remnant things will be coming. All right. I'm gonna go convert for gems and actually get this metalhead really quick, because like the stats from it will be huge. But yeah, no, portals will be coming. A lot of other stuff that people suggest will be coming. As you guys saw, we got Remnant Tycoon in the last update. Plan feature, people were suggesting a lot too. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to here. Better Ghost World with map. Yes, they might. I think they're even they're actually considering adding one to like Ghost World 2. There you go. 2.5 million gems. Yeah, they're actually thinking of adding at least a map to Ghost World. Probably some also teleporters, but yeah, it's a lot of features they are planning on adding. All right, here we are. My suggestions aren't in the added or seen section of the document. Sag. Yeah, not all suggestions. As I said, I think it's an outdated. I'm gonna go actually check on my phone when that thing was added to there. I just thought it was a funny pin. No, it's actually was linked 8th of last month. So like a month and a half ago, that thing was linked, public in the Discord, or sent, I guess, not pinned, literally sent. So yeah, it's actually pretty recent. But yeah, I really hate how the puzzles have been handled, honestly, in Ghost Simulator. Like, I don't think anyone's ever been able to solve a puzzle on their own. I think the closest we have is two people solving like the block spike puzzle together, which again I consider to be the best puzzle. But like even all these puzzles, literally no one new can even find that they even exist to begin with. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm unboxing another godly to hopefully increase my pet stats. Oh, the suggestion thing? The suggestion document? Maybe it just got like repinned, resent, and repinned or something. No, we should be using luck for this. How's our inventory looking? Pets. Mash trash, select all. Alright. Alright, let's go open the auto clicker. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like every time I open something in this menu, this like the whole Ghost simulator closes, and for whatever reason I can't actually anymore for in OBS. I need to auto delete comments again. Let's go do that really quick. Successfully wasted half of my gum. But yeah, last, or did I show this one? Actually, while I was grinding for this series, or for today, in Ghost World, I actually saw someone randomly unbox a Zing. Like, literally no godlies, just getting the Zing out of it. Am I really blowing through 2.5 million without getting the godly? I don't know how many kings we just got, but I think we got more than our amount of kings for... Yeah, because like every 4 kings or whatever should be godly on average, like 4.5. We got like 10. Like, guys, I just blew through 2.5 million. It took me like 2.5 hours to get that. Well, oh, look at this. 3 Blu-rays just for me? You shouldn't have, game. Yeah, guys, I was hoping in that 2.5 million, that I'd get both the godlies I need for it, because, it should take 7 million or something. But yeah, I can't... Like, it's going to take us forever grinding for those. Honestly, I should probably be using, like, crate keys at this point. Just because it is, like, probably going to be the longest. This is probably going to be the longest time, so probably the time when using crate keys is going to be the best for us. Alright, there we go. Right, there's some rings. Yeah, pretty much at some point we're going to get to a quest where it's upgraded my pack and back, and we're literally just going to have to start grinding for it. And I don't... And I think it'll be faster for us to literally... Alright, red ring, orange ring. Orange ring is... Where's the orange ring? There it is. Orange ring, green ring. Yellow ring. Which crate Codley is it that you need? Pet crate 5. Gunbox is Splash. It'd be funny. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a red ring. I think it's literally back here. There it is. Collect 2,000 souls, or 20,000 souls, 2,000 gems, burn 100 items. Yeah, I really love how it's collect 20,000 souls, and then later in this quest I have to collect 2 million. Very, very, balanced quest. Don't you guys agree? There we go. See, someone got it. Yeah, we just need to go ahead and get Metalhead. Alright. So with basic XCOM. Oh, let's go actually go grab this Grim Boss too, since it's still here. It's probably at like 20% right now. Which is like perfect. Oh, 3%. Wow, okay. I mean, still a decent filling up to her backpack, but... Alright. Anyways. I guess we might as well grab this boss and then sell it, since that is extra gems. It is only like 35,000 gems, but that's still an additional crate. Actually, it's 2 crates, isn't it? Alright. Now we go burn... Actually, normally I'd say we go burn antenna parts because we have 1 billion of them. I think we still have enough antenna parts to burn 100. But, like, you can now actually use antenna parts as gum. So I have a lot less stores of all of it on, like, this account especially. Where's the 5th photo of Shelly? There's one at the end of the purple obby that I usually forget about. The purple tunnel obby. I think that's the 5th one. Could I explain hard mode? Yes, it is actually pretty much. It's pretty much playing through the game. But instead of doing all the cheese stuff that people do, like entering codes, skipping quests, you aren't allowed to do any of that. So no trading, no game passes, no code pets. Have to do every single quest in an area before I can move on from that area. So instead of just skipping quests like Ghost Hunter Blaze or Ghost Hunter Luna or stuff that are in like main hub, before going on to Ghost World, you actually have to go ahead and do them. And instead of being able to like skip crates, you can only unbox from a crate if you've got every single thing from the crate below it and use it for stats. But yeah. But yeah, more or less it makes the game like 3 times longer because you have to use stupid quests and you can't use cheese pets. Another one that I recently had is I'm not allowed to use like rebirth prevent quests like or pets like Grand Street because yeah, even though it is like 10-20 times better than whatever else I have at the moment. But yeah, at the moment we are pretty much doing Jax, which is upgrading our vacuums and packs twice, which should only take us around 15 hours to go ahead and do. So, you know, 15 hours for 2 quests. Hailstrom. Not to be confused with Sandstrom. The stream might be lagging. Actually, I think in this situation it is just you. I am only streaming at like 20 FPS because that's the most my computer can really handle. Like, even at like 20 FPS, you guys will notice that this is every once in a while dipping below 20 FPS, which is what Roblox is running at. But yeah, I think my webcam's also just a little bit delayed. But yeah, as you guys can see right now, I'm getting 6 FPS. This is literally my computer lagging, so... nothing I can really do about this. Except for, like, get a better computer, but, yeah, the webcam's also, I think, pretty laggy. Yeah, I've been definitely playing. I think once we finish the stream, we'll be at like the 36, 37 hour mark on this account. Which is probably closer to the 30-hour mark once you take away all the time I've spent just loafing around doing nothing during streams. But yeah. It's like 4 FPS for me. Yeah, right now it should be doing like a pretty consistent 20 FPS. So if it's less than that, it's just your internet or something. But yeah, usually when it is lagging, it is my computer literally just straight up not being able to play Roblox. Yeah, see see how slow we're moving? That's what happens when you're that low in FPS. You literally cannot move at your normal speed, which is super annoying when you're trying to go places fast. Like 4 seconds and I can't even move like 5 studs. It's ridiculous how bad lagging is on Roblox. What am I doing in here? Oh, I'm using X-Gun, that's what I'm doing. Not quite yet. I don't actually care about Cosmic. I mean, it would be good stats, but again, according to the rules, I can't even use Cosmic yet. Yeah, but pretty much we're going to be grinding like this for like the next 3 hours, 2 hours now, since we've already been grinding for an hour, because that's pretty much the only thing that we can do at this point, or only thing we can do. Like we're going to need to be upgrading our vacuum and pack later, so we're just going to be doing that grind. We probably aren't even going to get through one of those upgrade quests, and then hopefully between this stream and next stream, I can go ahead and get some slightly better pets or enough gems to unbox for better pets, to hopefully make it a little bit faster. Yes, Class Cs are fair play. If I do get a Class C, I am definitely allowing myself to use it. The thing is, I'm not going to get... The thing is, I'm not actually going to go ahead and get a classified, like... I'm struggling over here to get Godlays. No, I'm actually in a public server at the moment. As much grinding as I can, I try to do in public servers on this account. Like, if for instance a lot of people are grinding in the worlds I need in like Ghost World or whatever, I do switch over to private servers. But as much as possible, I like to be in public servers. It kind of keeps the account as normal as possible. Again, it's not like a requirement of this account. I am allowing myself to go into private servers, but I do try to stay in them just so it's as much of a feel as a new player as possible. Alright, so I got some quests completed, so it's probably items and ghosts. Or just straight up items. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use loot gum. Yeah, there's a reason I allow gum. Like, it was already going to be absurd without allowing me to use gum. So I just felt like gum's a part of the game at this point. It's something that people would be using. But yeah, it's kind of absurd. how hard this would be without gum. And there are literally people who did do this without gum. Albeit they probably did use code pets, because if I do remember correctly, there were some decent code pets that were released when this came out. There's at least good limited store items that a lot of people did end up buying. Like, I know I had an Overseer, I didn't buy it, but I traded for it during, like, the whole first part of this game when I first was playing. So, yeah. Yes, no, having a private server is one of the most helpful things when you're doing most grinding. Just not having to compete with people for like Ghost in like Main Hub or Ghost World. Super helpful. Like some worlds it's not really necessary. Like there's no one really ever in Bloxblade HQ. So you don't usually need to worry about too much of private server for that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and, you know, just make the most of the X gun because that's going to be the most helpful. Yeah, rebirths are one of those, or gum is one of those things that new players don't really realize is super helpful, but is like literally the best thing in the game at the moment, just because it multiplies the effects of literally everything you do. Like having gum makes it 5 times easier to basically do everything in Ghost Simulator, assuming you're end game. For me, it's only like 2 times. Once you get to end game, having a good supply of gums just you can't beat it. Times 14 loot. Yeah, like if you math it out, it's for some things like using gum is like a times 10 times 20 multiplier. Like using loot gun and boss gum together for like grinding for bosses, ridiculously overpowered because gum is just super helpful for stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's only ghostly gum. Like, no one actually really uses ghostly gum too much. And also, like, 6k eggs is not that much in the grand scheme of things. I'm fairly sure I've had hundreds of thousands of currencies of some worlds. Oh, we'll join a race. Why not? Oh, we actually joined the race late. So we don't actually get a boost from these, so, funny. Can we even pick up coins? I think we should be, since these are all... Nope, we can't. Yeah, gum is just way too overpowered in my opinion. I like it though, it is, I definitely feel, but like, the way it combines with like Game Pass and stuff is just super overpowered. Why can't I pick up coins? I joined the race late, and so it's just kind of glitched. I'm not actually in the race, like you'll notice. I got past the finish line, it didn't teleport me back. It just didn't count me as actually in the race. The funny thing about like bunny gum, like it says it doubles your jump height, but the way it actually does it is it doubles your jump like velocity or whatever. So rather than like, okay, this is the funny thing about bunny gum. As I said, it says it. Okay, each gum doubles your jump height, triples your jump height, quadruples, quintuples. It doesn't actually do that. It actually doubles your jump speed, initial jump speed. It doubles your initial jump, triples your initial jump speed. So rather than like doubling your height, it actually squares that. So it's actually quadruples your height for like basic bunny gum. Then it 9 times is it, and then it's 16 times and 25 times your jump height. It's actually pretty insane how the bunny gum works. Like, even though it just says it is like, oh yeah, double height, it is a lot more than double. $25 times for enchanted? Yes. 25 times jump height. Yeah, you definitely need that. All right, we're going to go ahead and join this race. It actually just increases your jump like velocity. I'm stuck. What am I even stuck on? Who mapped this? Why are there invisible walls everywhere? Where did my FPS go? Yeah, I don't think we're actually getting another world anytime soon. I know a lot of people have been like, oh yeah, we'll be getting another world like soon. I really do not think we're going to be getting like a Remnant World Part 2, or not even Remnant, like a... I think it's going to be very similar to Backdoor, where we get like one more world where it's like the boss of the world, and then like kind of a completion area with like Void or whatever. Very similar to that. Like, I know we have this extra world, but it's going to be something like Bloxbite HQ, or just for a boss. And really, we aren't going to be getting that till like mid-January, or actually end of mid-February next year. So, yeah, it's going to be a ways out. Maybe early February, late January, at the soonest. What quest am I doing? Right now I'm doing Jax, and really the hardest part of Jax is going to be going ahead and upgrading my pack and back for her next quest. So, yeah, right now it's actually pretty simple, pretty easy quest. Yeah, soon we'll have to go ahead and spend 15 hours or something ridiculous just upgrading our packs and backs. Alright, here we're allowed to actually open the crate if we go look at the rules. We can open these crates, but no matter what we get from pet crate number 6 right now, we aren't allowed to use it as stats. So even if we get like the blob or something stupid like that, we can't use it as stats until we do get Metalhead. Which is a river which got auto-deleted. And probably another common that gets auto-deleted. Alright, so you don't even have to worry about that. What does Jax even give? Jax will give you a pet and a board, which is, I mean, it's a decent stat pet. It's the same stats as Blob. 2 pets to level 4. Do we even have 2 commons? Oops. All right. That's good. So trash compared to Kopets? Yes. No, it's actually pretty... I can't be bothered. There we go. But yeah, it is, that's kind of the point of this count, is that it's going to be pretty trash. And going to take forever. But yeah, next quest should be the, okay, why are we doing this? We just need to upgrade pets to level 4. This is not the fastest way to upgrade pets to level 4. Actually, there's a Grim somewhere. Where's the Grim? Because if we just do a Grim, that should be it. And we do have heavy armor now, so... There it is. There we go. Hello. Yeah, every Monday I try to do a hard mode stream. I think it's going to turn into hopefully a regular thing, where at least until I get a job. But yeah, this one we are going to be very shortly just going to head and grinding out as much souls as possible to hopefully get the pack and back. Yeah, right now we're actually doing an interesting quest where we need to upgrade our pets levels. Next quest line after Jax will be Fern or Ace. Ace, we've already done Ace. It'll be Fern and Gatekeeper together. Hey, I've moved it to Tuesday twice out of the last like 6. I think it's been pretty consistent. I think the last 6 weeks we've had one on Monday or Tuesday. He hasn't actually done any moderation, but yes, he has a mod on the stream. Chat decided that he should be promoted to mod. Alright, let's go switch back to our pet team and sell, because we do care about every single ounce of ectoplasm we can get. Or souls that we can get. Didn't you delete your own message? What happened to Jelly, the guy you accidentally banned? I unbanned him, I think. Yeah, the only message I see deleted is one that you sent. Also, win highest push. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting a highest push anytime soon. Like merch is one of those things where it's like I'm a ways out from merch. I need to have a much bigger viewership rates than what I have right now to make like reasonable merch. Like the best merch you guys are going to get is digital merch, like Roblox, like shirts. Like that's literally the best stuff you're going to get. Just doesn't make sense for me to do anything else. I guess if I missed it, then it's probably fine. Then you're moderating, but was it before I started or something? 23:45. Yeah. We're going to have merch by then. It's either that or I'll be dead. But I don't know which one of those two is more likely, though. You guys can probably figure that one out. Alright, let's grab... Let's grab this green music and then just complete all these. Just 10 minutes ago or so? Huh. Not even... Alright. Whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and find some music notes. If I remember correctly, there should be one over here. Oh, that's purple. Okay, so green's over here. Should be one over here. Yep, right there. Junkyard, Wild West. Wild West? Where's the one in Wild West? Probably here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I actually do know where all these find items are. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it is junkyard. It's not construction site. Alright, I figured out that I'm not the only one that gets construction site and junkyard mixed up every once in a while. Apparently at least one other person does. But yeah. Ah, there it is. Tip, green notes are green? Yeah, thank you. Letting me know what the color of them is really helps me find them. Alright. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be the annoying quest. You should post when you stream in YouTube videos. Yeah, the thing about that is I don't know. I feel like I'd be spamming because if I posted it every time I stream, there would be like 5 or 6 videos and streams between everyone else's. So I usually post when I just post a good video. Actually, talking about it, I should post the one I just posted. Since people seem to actually enjoy it despite me not thinking I spent enough time on it. But yeah, now we need to go ahead and do some... X-gum grinding. Or soul grinding. Question is it faster for me to go ahead and... Is it faster to go ahead and get a... Just get the vacuums and packs, or is it going to be faster for me to upgrade my pets, then get it? Oh yeah, YouTube on Discord. There's a lot of YouTubers, but not many post on YouTube or on Ghost Simulator. Like a lot of them are just bigger YouTubers that did 1 or 2 videos on it, or are friends of Mackey's or whatever, which is fine. Like the thing is, like I don't really know what to post most of the time. Like if I do post something, it's usually pretty stupid, or if I don't, yeah. I don't know. You should upgrade the packs. The pets will be too negligible. Yeah, but if I can get like 7-8 million gems, I can go ahead and get a musical. Wait, where in the world are you? Why are there 5 people in the musical meadows? Okay, it's like 3, but like very few people ever go into musical meadows. Well, I guess they're just used to Gummins, so they're stuck here, but yeah. Oh, did you get an ad or something? Or is it an ad on something else? Because on YouTube, I mean, I think they can run ads, but well, I can straight up play ads, but I don't know if they auto run. YouTube Premium, yeah. Not watching ads is nice. I actually have a button to just play an ad for all of you guys, but I just don't click it on streams because like there's really no reason. Like the 7 of you guys watching are going to be more annoyed by an ad than it will profit. Oh, free trial? Yeah, they've been trying to push free trials a lot. Wait, how much currency are we getting per cell? I feel like we're... I guess it's like, what, like 36,000? I mean, 72,000 every... Because, yeah, it's about 1.5 minutes per cell. It's 36,000 per cell. So, I don't know, let's... 3 minutes for 70,000. So 1,030 minutes for 700,000. Yeah, it's only going to take us a minute and or an hour and a half to go ahead and get the first like the additional pack size. And then once we get the pack size, it'll probably take us another hour to get the VAC. So yeah, 2.5 hours. What does hard mode mean in this game? It's kind of an arbitrary set of rules that I kind of created to make the game a little bit harder, as you guys can probably tell. The main things are like no trading, no codes, no trade, no codes, no skipping quests. So every quest I have to go ahead and do in like no skipping pet crates and stuff. So more or less makes you have to play the game in order, do all the difficult quests, and not have any like the cheese stuff that's somewhat new. Backdoor grinder? Yeah, no, if like I've pretty much entirely played main hub for grinding. I don't know what 1 billion ectoplasm translates to. All I know is that in main hub, you don't get any ectoplasm. You literally can grind like 4 hours and barely have 1,000th of your backpack filled up. Hello. Yeah, right now we're grinding for a gas vac and pack, which should only take about 15 hours to go ahead and do. Or no, this should only take like 5 hours to go ahead and do. Actually, it was like 2.5, I think. But next one gets a little bit more expensive. Alright, where's Grim? There it is. I kind of want to grind 50 billion Ecto in main hub after I get 17 Tycoons just to see how many gems you get. I think that takes like 40 straight hours of grinding. Actually, it's more than 40, isn't it? 400? 400 hours of straight grinding? That sound about right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, there's a huge difference between main hub and Ghost World and like pack sizes. Pack sizes really slow down after Ghost World, which was mainly because of how the worlds linked up with like the pack sizes. So it might actually get changed around at some point, where ghosts have more health in Remnant World and they bigger packs, bigger vacs, whatever. I could really get behind a huge increase to that, as long as I got a corresponding nerf to how much Remnant actually. Yeah. It's kind of optional, I guess. But yeah. Probably going to get 50 Remnant Tycoons and 50 Pet Evos. Yeah, that's actually not a bad strategy. Why can't I... Yeah, they aren't going to be adding a new area anytime soon, I don't think. Like, even this new area that's set in, like, the teleport, like, the coming soon area, that's not going to be coming out for, until after Christmas, so, like, end of January, mid-February, sometime around there. And it's going to be similar to Bloxbed HQ, like, most likely, where it's just kind of a boss world. So, yeah, I wouldn't wait for anything new worlds, anything like that. Or they just end Ghost Simulator here, not glad I could see that happening. Devs have said that they're going to be continuing updating Ghost Simulator, even while the new game's out. So unless it really dies like less than 100 active players like during the day, whereas right now I think we're actually at 200, which is actually up a decent amount. There really isn't too much of a chance of the devs actually ending it. They definitely need to do some improvements, like make pay to win better or more consistent, I guess. So like if they buff like boosted gums to make them actually usable, I feel like a lot of endgame people might just end up regularly buying boosted gums. Like as they are right now, they're horrible. But like if they made them better, people would actually be willing to buy them, which would give the game more revenue, which would be better for the game. You know, if they improved like what else could they improve? Yeah, no, Game Passes are really overpowered. I almost want a nerf to Game Pass, or I've been wanting a nerf for Game Pass for a while. But yeah, I've been wanting nerf to Game Pass. This is like free to play. It's faster. I've been wanting improvements to early game to make new players be able to get into the game faster. There's a lot of good balancing changes that devs could do to make the game better for both attract new players and make a new player or make end game players spend more in Robux. Like I'm sure if boosted gums were actually useful, people would actually buy them just because like it's a really good idea for items. Except for the fact that they've literally made everything give a boosted gum. Like literally quests give them. You have literal bags that give them that you can get for free. It's a mess. It's literally a mess how they've treated boosted gums. Like it started out like a really good feature. Oh, this will save the game. Be a feature that many people buy. The devs will get so much revenue, and they're like, "Oh no, you can get them for free. Here's a, oh everyone here's a free one. Oh, good multiplier? No, they don't have good multipliers. Why would you want a good multiplier in a gum that you pay Robux for? Yeah, more board storage and pet storage. Yeah, more people. Pet and board storage are like one of those things that people actually care about. But yeah, my goodness, they really messed up boosted gums in my opinion. Yeah, altar. Buying it for alts is just a pain. I can definitely agree with that. Yeah, there's a decent amount of economy trading-wise in the limited store, but I don't think that's, like, sustainable or good, really. I feel like grinding is what people would pay more for. Like, imagine if the boosted gums, like, gave a 4 times drops or whatever, so, 4 times boss drops. People would actually buy it for some stuff. Like, it'd be decent. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting on my main account some more rebirths on Remnant, or going for some more rebirths. It's been like over a year since I actually did rebirths on my main account, and like the time it takes to do a rebirth has definitely gone down because of like 5 times gum, other factors like teleporting to NPCs, other various changes. I don't know. But I'd be interested to see if I could actually get a better time, because like where I left off was like a 5-hour time, which is actually pretty slow. Like you compare it to some of the newer times I've seen. Oh, you mean like the starter pack that you have to buy to get 100% game completion, or at least that you used to have to buy 100%? You know. Or like the new quest right now that no one can complete that completely prevents you from getting 100% game completion. Wait, you need that? Yes, you need to go buy the starter pack to get 100% game completion. And you actually can't get 100% game completion right now because there's a quest that you literally can't complete. Have I seen runs today? I have not seen runs today. Actually, I haven't seen anyone. I actually really haven't talked on Discord too much. Actually, I have a decent amount. But yeah. Well, that sucks, American minimum wage. Yeah. U.S. isn't actually horrible minimum wage for Robux versus like other countries, but no, yeah, definitely not something you want to be spending Robux on. This game is bad in so many respects. Also, highest, thank you for protecting me from the cat wiping from Jonas. Yeah, you're welcome. That was interesting. Yeah, that's the thing about like a lot of times when people are like, hey, report a bug. This bug's been in the game. It's like, you just need to report it clearly, and usually they'll fix it pretty quickly. And like, as long as like you aren't doing like anything like super illegal on Ghost Simulator, you're usually fine with some cheese stuff. I think Great Britain is, or GBT Great Britain. I think that's Great Britain. You know, I don't really know. 10 euros per hour over 18. I'm 16, so it's like 78. Yeah. In the US, I think it's like 725. From like across the country. Where I live, it's actually like $15 like minimum wage because I live in like a more expensive state or whatever. It's actually pretty funny. Pound, not euros. Yeah, I don't really care. 16 minimum wage is $4.55. I mean, they also aren't doing as much work in some respects. At least some cases. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point. McDonald's is going to be employing at pretty much minimum wage. Just because that's kind of the whole point. It's a very unskilled job. Hello. Yeah, I mean, depends where you're at, but like some places the minimum, like you compare like U.S. to like other countries, it is actually pretty ridiculous how good U.S. has wages. It's just like a few other things, like for instance, like cost of living, it's a lot higher, but like relative wages versus cost of living is different too. Like it's. And then, like, the standard of living, too, is much higher, too, so you're paying for better stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to compare countries, because, like, one hand, you're like, oh, yeah, you earn, like, this much, and it costs this much to own a house. It's like, oh, so their housing is better there. But then you look at, like, houses, like, oh, houses is worse, because you, like, not as much fresh water, not as good housing, you don't get, like, insurance or whatever. It's really not a very good comparison to start comparing. I was here a while ago, Lucas. I mean, I remember the name, but it might just be because it's a common name. Actually, this should fill up with just 2. I love how we go from starter packs to minimum wage jobs super quickly. Oh, this is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, overall, like, economy stuff, not great. Not great. Oh, where's my cat? I think she's downstairs, probably, or... she isn't in the room, that's all I know. If she was in the room, you guys would probably hear it. So yeah, we're getting around 66,000 per, or about 2/3 of 100,000 per every 3 minutes of grinding. Economy overrated, not going, don't need it. Yeah, just remove the entire economy. That surely wouldn't go bad. I haven't actually collected more purples in a while. Like, it's one of the things where it's actually just literally taking up inventory space at this point. They're not that hard to get. If I wanted to get, like, more purples, I could literally fill up my inventory in, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. But it's one of those things where it just kind of chills where it's at. Is Remnant Vision a new perk? No. I don't know why they have so much stuff saying Remnant Vision when it's literally just more Ghostly Vision bosses in Remnant Zone. I feel like it's a bit misleading. It is literally just additional Ghostly Vision bosses in Remnant Zone. But it is 3 new classified, so it's decent. Place them with event purples then? Yeah, I can't be bothered to grind for that many event purples either, just because, like, I care more about, like, the not originality, but, like, the reason why I like purple is just because of how simple it is. So if I'm going for, like, event stuff, it, like, kind of breaks the simplicity of it. Yes, there is one new classified board for every single remnant boss, which is kind of funny, because, I thought it would just be one classified, like, all of them share the same classified, similar to, like, main hub bosses. No, they actually each have their own classified, which is insane. I mean, it is Ghostly Vision classified, so it probably has a much higher rate than, like, other classifieds, but, yeah. I guess we only need to get up to 18,000 to begin with to get the pack, so a little bit cheaper than 2 million or 1,800, 1.8 million. There we go. Wait, is everyone here a tester? No, there's actually, I mean, there's a decent amount of testers, but it's mainly just testers are the ones that play, and people that watch my channel are generally people that spend more time on Ghost Simulator. Like, not guaranteed. Like, I know there's definitely people who've watched my channel who don't really play Ghost Simulator at all. It's just, you know, something to do. They've played Ghost Simulator in the past, but don't anymore. But yeah. You know, it's kind of interesting. Like, people are like, oh, I found a tester in game. So rare. The thing is, testers are people who play the game more, so it's, like, more likely to find a tester playing the game than, like, someone who doesn't play the game, like a fan. Like, YouTubers, like, the one exception to, like, a rank where you... Actually, I guess developers, too. Like, in general, if someone has a rank, they play the game more, and so it's actually more likely to find them than someone who doesn't have a rank. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not that active in Ghost Simulator. Dude, you've done, like, what, like, 10 rebirths in the last 2 weeks? You know how many rebirths, or how much time I've spent on my main account in the last 2 weeks? Probably, like, 2 hours. And, like, most of that is literally recording for the video I posted. 3 days. Oh. Yeah, sorry. 10 rebirths in the last 3 days. My bad. At max, I can do 7. Yeah, I've done... I'm needing to rebirth again, and I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of them off stream, just because, like, it's kind of a pain to do streaming every single rebirth, especially, like, middle of the day where I just want to do it chill. But yeah, we'll see about streaming at least one rebirth sometime soon. Maybe like Friday. You just got your first Remnant Zone Ghost Division boss? Nice. Or did you get, like, the actual mythical pet? Yeah, no, a lot of pet sets are useless. I actually was, doing some, stats. Oh, we have a XM. So yeah, guys, I was doing some math on stuff. Zoom. Or that's not zooming. That's just scrolling. 90% zoom. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. I was doing some pet stats. Like, if you look at, like, the pet stats, it's actually kind of funny. They actually follow this exact formula for every single crate. So in the future, these are what the pet crates costs are. Did I really mess up this coloring? Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, these are what the new pet classifieds are going to be, and they're actually going to be pretty lackluster when you compare them to, like, Sandstorm is. But yeah, they all follow the same exact trend on stats, so I was going through it, and I recommended new stats just to improve, like, early game, because, like, really pet stats are kind of useless at this point. Like, no one's really actually using really anything pet stats from crates for most of the way through the game. Like you use code pets, then once you get up to, like, pet crate 11, you just skip straight to Lucky Cat, and then Lucky Cats literally have better stats than all of this, like, even now. But, like, this is like my recommendation for upgrades to pet stats. They need, like, a whole overhaul, and so I've made, like, this whole sheet to just figure out what's going on and suggest something. So yeah, anyways, that's pet stats in a nutshell. They are a pain, they are a mess, and no one cares. No, there's only new classified boards at the moment, or from both the crates. There are some mythical pets in the things, but they're, again, same stats as the same stats as the other Ghostly Vision mythicals, so pretty much useless by the time you get to Remnant World. Why did I use a X-Gum? Wait, Lucas got a classified? Which one? I know Chroma Film exists, I think, in the Dino King loot bag. Or maybe it was Jolly Roger. Probably Jolly Roger. Yeah, I think that Wiki actually needs those classifieds. Yeah, no, that is definitely insane. It's getting those classifieds is somewhat difficult, but it's just easy enough where you can actually get it randomly, like random players, where it's difficult to grind for, but again, easy enough to... Oh, you bribed me to say that? All right. You're accepting bribes? You didn't, Mole? He better not have. If you're accepting bribes as a mod, that's like an instant demotion. No bribes here? Okay, that's good. We're not turning into a corrupt government here. We are going to stay completely legit in our moderation business. Don't worry, you can always train sandstorms you don't have and just grind for them later. Deadpool's actually accepts deals like that. Speaking of sandstorms, I do need to go grind for some more, fill up my pet team with sandstorms, just because like it's a huge upgrade. Yeah, just get millions of Rem Tycoons. Yeah, pretty much you just get like 10 of any Tycoon and you're literally set to get whatever you want gem-wise. As long as you have like all the game passes, because game passes are super overpowered, but you know. Like, it's something like 5 times easier to get stuff with game passes versus without. Sands break the economy? I mean, not actually that much. Like, what broke the economy was the new packs. Like, originally, and then now it's what's currently, like, rebirths are really what's breaking the economy. But, I mean... Put more time in the game, you break the economy even more. Yeah. No, rebirths are really what's broken at this point. I think there's like 3 or 4 people now tied at 200 rebirths last I checked. Or is it 2? I don't know. There's like two or 3 people at 200 rebirths. And everyone kind of just stops there just because, like, who wants to do more rebirths than that? I know I don't want to do more than 2 rebirths or 200 rebirths. I haven't even hit 20 rebirths on my main account. Uncle is 230? Okay, never mind then. Ignore me. Someone actually is going for more than 200. Hey, look at that, guys. We have 100,000. Or, 100,000? A million, pretty much. Let's just call it a million and pretend. Yeah, at this rate, we're getting around, I don't know, every 6 minutes. We're getting 100,000, so it's about an hour for a million gems. You know, or a million souls, I guess. No, cheating in Ghost Similar is actually, not easy to do. Like there are some hacks, but they aren't super helpful. Since he was basically a rebirth, yeah, rebirthing is really overpowered. Honestly, if anything's considered cheating in Ghost Simulator, game passes. Game passes should honestly be considered cheating. They're just so overpowered. Oh, that in codes. Yeah, and skipping NPCs, you know what? Might as well just ban all of that, make this account the only legitimate account ever played on Ghost Simulator. Yeah, I don't think people realize, like, new players realize just how quick this game gets at the end of the game. Like, it's super slow starting off that you just think, like, the entire game is slow, and so you see someone with, like, 50 times what you have, and you think they spent 50 times the time, but in reality, they only really spent, like, 10 times the time just because it speeds up, like, really way too much at the end. Like, games are usually slower at the end just to keep the, like, people who've played that much in the game later. Like, Ghost Simulator is the opposite, which is a problem, I think, but... So it's funny to see these guys that fell from the higher area down here. Alright, where's Grim? I want to go find a Grim. There it is. 100%. Yep. Oh. Stretch. Hey guys, and because it is a double gems event, we are actually getting double gems from all the ghost drops in the bonus found we're grinding in, which means instead of getting 100 gems for a ghost, we're getting 200 gems, which is absolutely going to be super helpful. Yeah, I don't understand, like, gem drops whatsoever. They start off, like, worse than selling with pets, and they, like, stay worse than selling with pets. Because pets at least scale, whereas gem drops do not scale at all. Oh, it's so nice to have the heavy armor, though. Like, not having to dodge attacks anymore on bosses is so worth it. Even if we did spend, like, 6 hours getting the amount of currency needed to upgrade. But yeah, if you do the math, like, right now, it's going to take us, if it takes us an hour to get 1,000,000 souls, it's going to take us 7 hours to get a pack, and then another 7 hours to get the vac without better pets. So we're going to be spending like 5 hours to get the gems necessary for better pets and get the better pets, and then spend, like, instead of 7 hours, 3.5 hours per each. Yeah, it's, you guys can see. You guys can kind of see where everything will just get so much worse on this quest line. Like, this stuff I'm going to be doing off stream. I'm not going to be doing all of this grinding on stream. Otherwise, we're going to be here for, like, I don't know, 5 weeks straight just trying to get through hard mode. Yeah, right now we are pretty much stuck on this quest for the next 3 hours, I think. Like, maybe once we upgrade the pack, we'll go a little bit faster, because bosses will be able to fill it up completely, but, like... Until then, we're just kind of full stuck on this quest. I mean, there is always the option of getting better pets too, but yeah. Hey, those are my ghosts. Is Jax really so hard in hard mode? Yes. So right now we have to go buy upgrades. Because we are limited on which pets we can use. Like we can't just go use crate keys on like pet crate 7 or just skip the quest outright. We're going to have to go do this quest to upgrade our gas and pack and vacuum, and it costs 1.8 million and 2 million for it. So a total of 3.8 million, where we get around 1 million per hour. So it's about 4 hours to just do this quest. And then next quest we'll be having to do the same thing. But instead of having it costs 2 million and 1.8, it's going to cost 7 and 7.75 million. So yeah, Jax is going to be a long one, not going to be a fun quest. As I said before I started, it's going to take about 15 hours for us to do just these two quests combined. And that's assuming we spend like 5 hours to go ahead and get the 5 hours to go ahead and get the gems beforehand to get like musical and whatnot, which I haven't done, so it's probably going to take us closer to 20. Oh yeah, we were messing around, missed the XCOM time. Whatever. Get the gas pack first? Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And then we're going to hopefully be able to use bosses for it. I can't remember, how big is that pack of an upgrade? If I remember correctly, it's not actually that much. It's like 100 and 50, 100, just flat 100. It's not that much of an upgrade. It's still going to be a huge pain to still grind even once we get it. Grind is real. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a grind. I've been actually working on getting ooh, I should, yeah, doing like a time. How do I do this twice? I miss my XGum cell twice, which means we're going through this XGum twice as fast as we should be. Actually, let's go see if we can find a Grim. If should be over here, if I remember correctly. It was over there. But yeah, I've been trying to make a timeline, or I'm going to try to make a timeline, just to show like where all the time goes, like how long I've spent, where all like the milestones, like completing Shelly, completing Gabe, completing all that stuff. Just, you know, have a nice little visual timeline for y'all to show just how long this thing is taking. Literally on the desk next to me, I have a Rubik's Cube, guys. But yeah. 2 friends today? Yeah, you're going to run out of... Running out of friend slots is actually kind of a problem in Roblox. You're the tester. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyways, how is our pet levels coming along? 12, 9, 10. Yeah, we have a level 10 8-bit. If you're wondering, I have let's see, how many ghosts do I have? I have 6 million gems, 9 billion ectoplasm, 22,000 ghosts. I don't know what my main's at. I think my main's like 700, 800,000 ghosts. Yeah. $872 pets, 80,000 items. Nice fun stats. I should add, now I don't accept friend requests from, actually, I have like 400 friend requests on my main account, and I'm just ignoring them at this point. They're just going to pile up. I'm not going through those anytime soon. Yeah, honestly, trading in Ghost Simulator is one of the things, like, I don't know. There's not enough benefits, I think, to trading for most people for it to be worth it. Like, you can get scammed, you can lose a lot of other stuff, and then, like, most of the time, like, what are you trading for? It's usually just trading to trade, to be honest. Yeah, and then trading always ends up like trading in pretty much any game always ends up being a mess because like everyone's like trying to be a stickler and be like, hey, no, you offer, and then either call the offer bad or just not accept the offer, or they get a really good offer and they accept. Like, that's the problem. Most people like don't know how to offer, and so it's usually the person worse at trading offering, which is usually not how it should go. Like I understand why you want the other person to offer. You don't want to like lowball on accident and be like, oh yeah, I will give my sandstorm for 3 for mythical boss pets, because you have no idea what value is, so you might as well let them offer, see where that is, see whether or not that matches up with what you like. Whereas if you offer, you can always overpay on accident or underpay on accident, or be called rude for not knowing how to offer. Where it's like, really, if someone offers you a bad deal, you really shouldn't be making fun of them. Usually it's them not knowing what values are, rather than just trying to scam you. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, there's very few reasons to trade. Like, if you're really trading for like limited store items, that's like the one thing, but like there's not enough of an economy for any of those trades to really have too much value. Like, if I trade one limited store item for another limited store item, there's not enough items of either of those in circulation for it to be a bad or a good trade. It's literally only going to be a bad or a good trade if you trade for an item that's going to be needed by someone that actually trades in the near future, whereas otherwise you're just going to be holding on to a limited store item that no one actually cares about. Actually, shooting most ghosts is actually pretty useless. Like, for bosses, you can actually speed up bosses a little bit by shooting them, but like, it's kind of funny because you can overcharge, which completely wipes out ghosts and like at a range in like main or in like backdoor, but you can't actually shoot them to death. I think it would make sense if like you could actually shoot ghosts and then kill them in backdoor. I think that'd just work. I think that'd be funnier, or make it worthwhile at least to have it. I don't know. I'd like that. And you can't even make the argument like you can with a like main hub, where you're like, oh, you obviously can't destroy a ghost by shooting at it because you need to vacuum it to collect it. Like, you can make that argument with like packs and backs. You need to be vacuuming it, but in backdoor, you don't actually collect the ghost. They drain your battery, and so by shooting, you're destroying the ghost, which is what it really is in backdoor. So it actually makes sense for you to be able to photon blast a ghost to death in backdoor. Have I been grinding like this for an hour, guys? Like this is how stupid some of these early quests are for Ghost Simulator. Like, once we get into backdoor, we are pretty much going to be able to do an NPC every single stream. Right now, we'd have to spend like 4 or 5 streams actually just doing Jax. It actually speeds up once you get later into the game because you don't have as many silly quests like upgrade quests. Oh yeah, ghosts. Backdoor ghosts, they die. So you can actually argue for the Photon Blaster to actually be able to one-shot them and kill them. Not just leave them at 1 health like it does in every other world. Because it doesn't need to like fill up your ectoplasm or anything. Oh, this is a top ghost. One 1.4. Yeah, we need to get up to 1.8. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Four, 8, 12, twice, 24 minutes. About half an hour until we actually get completed with the first half of this quest, and then we have a pack that hopefully will help us with Grim. Billy is a pain, but good. Yeah, the thing about Billy, it's ghosts. It's not, it's going to take basically the same amount of time for me to do it as it is for like a maxed out account. Like, it's not the same amount. I do take a little bit more time vacuuming ghosts. But like, realistically speaking, I'm going to be doing his quest pretty quickly compared to like Jax, where I need to upgrade my pack. Like, it's not going to be spending 2.5 hours to upgrade my pack. It's going to be spending 30 minutes to an hour collecting ghosts, which is much better in my opinion. There are 67 messages. What am I supposed to read? All of it? I'm not reading all of this. Read it. No, I'm not. Billy's so underrated. Billy has the two most useless perks in the game. It's actually funny. He got the worst of, like, the worst 2 quests. Like, literally every other perk in the game is more useful than those 2. It was funny when he had the worst quest in the game, but then they gave him another quest line in the game, and it gives another horrible perk. Yeah, Gabe has you. Yeah, Gabe does have you upgrade your packs and backs, or whatever they're called in there, but no one cares. But I mean, it's pretty cheap. It's the first area, so it's actually not too bad. It's at least better than having to upgrade it here, where you have to spend. It's not going to take us 2.5 hours to do his quest line. It's going to take us like 1.5 hours at most. Wait. Deadpool, are you literally trading for your enchanted gums back? You donate enchanted boss gums and then someone tries to trade them back to you? What is hard mode? Hard mode is kind of an arbitrary set of rules. Like, it's not anything like concrete in the game, but it's kind of to make the game more, not realistic, but like more in line with like what it originally was meant to be. So I have additional rules that makes like the game play more normally, I guess. So I can't use like codes, I can't use game passes, I can't trade, I can't do any of like the cheesy stuff to just get overpowered stuff right at the beginning and then cheese it. I have to complete every single quest in area before I can move on, so I can't just ignore difficult quests like normal people would. What else? Oh, yeah. I can't just skip crates too. So before I unbox the next another pet crate, I have to complete all the pet crate before it, which gets to be really expensive gem-wise for good pets. So rather than just skipping pet crates for like with crate keys or whatever, yeah, it just makes the game more difficult. There's a full list of rules in the description of the video, but it's pretty much arbitrary, whatever I felt like when I was making the rules. So it's not something like super obvious in the game, like where it's like, oh, mode or something that you just like while playing through the game. No, it's just random rules. Yeah. Hey, someone's spamming. Yeah, you can moderate him if you want to. Like if you send the same message more than like twice, that can be that can be like a temporary mute or whatever it's called. I think it's a timeout. Puzzles I plan on doing before I rebirth, but like once I get to the void. So, yeah, like Cheshire, all those puzzles I'll just do. Like, the thing is, I've already done the puzzles on my main, so I already know how to do them. So it's not like the puzzle I'm doing, it's literally the quest beyond the puzzle. Which... They usually give decent, like, stuff, so it's kind of just saving them for later. The moderator ashing the 1 year ban. $69 million gems. Or ectoplasm. Guys. What in the world's the server? That's another tester in the server. Actually, we did get a few new testers, so I guess it does kind of make sense. Since Sentinel is kind of getting close to release. But yeah. Graham Street tastes like normal pancakes with ectoplasm, kind of disgusting. I don't know. Why would you try to eat it? It's such a cute little thing. Why would you even want to eat that? Please let me spam. No. No one's allowed to spam in the chat. Not even Deadpool's allowed to spam him in the chat. I am very strict on like chat stuff. I'm probably a bit too strict, but okay, I say strict. It's literally just spamming I'm against. Like, don't spam and you're fine. I don't know. I think it makes things look a... Why can you not spam? Because it makes it look bad if I have a spammer as a moderator. Oh, you stopped at like the... Oh. Alright. You're lucky. I was going to remove you as standard moderator if you sent one more message. So you kind of stopped at the perfect time. Oh, there's another... Oh. Like, half the server at this point is testers. Alright, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4? No, that's 1 point. 12 minutes. 12 more minutes until we have the pack. And then it'll be another 2 hours till we get the vac. But, you know. Yeah, we're probably going to do the rest of this off stream. Probably once we get the pack, we'll do some grinding in main hub for some gems. Just because, like, you know, gems. Guys, I'm grinding. I'm not just going to be randomly hopping around doing silly stuff. I have a goal to do. I need to get this vac or this pack soon. All right. There we go. That's the best you're getting. You better edit it in. We have grinding to do. Actually, how much of an upgrade, how much of an upgrade is it for me to get, like, alright, quick. Alright, let's see. To get the musical, because, like, I was looking at it, like, the Godlies going from Metalhead to, the next one isn't actually as big of an upgrade as it is going from the one I have, Reflector to Metalhead. So Reflector to Metal is like 2 times cell stats. It's like 1.5 times cell stats improvement from this one to the next one. So let's see. Musical. Bit just selected. Oh, actually, that's insane. It's a 5.5 times improvement from 8-bit to musical. So it's actually like a huge upgrade for us to get a musical. Oh yeah, in my Discord server, there's a 5 or 10 minute period. Once you join, you can't do anything, and then you're given a role and you're allowed to do stuff. It's ideally just to prevent people just joining and immediately doing something stupid. Give them 5 minutes to think about what they're doing in there before they can be like, oh, let's not do that. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying if you just immediately join, but once you get through that time, it's fixes. Yeah. So it's not broken. It's just a setting I've turned on for the Discord. It's yeah, you'll get in like 5 minutes. Why didn't I upgrade my antenna to the level 10.5? I forgot how, honestly. I just forgot about it. Alright, bye, Marco. Only noticed that the musical has a similar shape to the letter J. And the first letter of the name is Jillian. Yeah, I don't think that's really on purpose. I think that's just kind of accidental. But yeah, hopefully, start of next stream next week, we do have musical, because that will make things faster. I think that single-handedly bring it up to about actually less time to get the next one than it would be to get this one. So, yeah. Again, it will take some grinding. It'll be like 5 hours of grinding for the pets. But that will shorten the amount of time it takes to grind for the pack and vac by pretty much that same amount. Along with it's a decent way to grind for XCOM, which I've been using a lot of for this stream. So, yeah. Hopefully I have like the 8 million gems or whatever I need for it. Again, in theory, like, we could get it with this amount of gems, just get really lucky with 2 crates or whatever. But, like... Yes! Bonus bomb gates do reset when you rebirth. I think the only exception might be the one in, Remnant World. I don't know if they made Associate Archie redoable, or if they made that, unlock permanent. Alright, bye, Lucas. Alright. 3 more cells, so about 6 more minutes, guys. And then we are done with this quest. Or, not done with this quest, wow. We are done with half of this quest. We have a bigger pack space. Yeah, no, those do reset. You will need to unlock those again. I think it might only be the one, like, as I said, Associate Archies, whatever that unlocks, that bonus bomb might stay. Oh yeah, because it used to give you the main hub, or used to not give you any key. Main hub puzzle used to give you the ghostly key. It was a mess. There was some key mishap there, but it got fixed recently. Yeah, no, none of, yeah, Archie doesn't reset again after rebirthing. Okay, yeah, then that one doesn't reset. That's the only one that doesn't reset. Even if it's not really considered a bonus biome, it is kind of a bonus biome gate. Alright guys, home stretch. Or not quite yet. I guess got a bit longer until we're on the home stretch. Hello. Welcome back, Raphael. You don't need to go through Remnant Zone to rebirth. So I don't know why you'd want to. I don't know why you'd care about Remnant Zone items. Really, just have enough to go through it once, so you can do it whenever you feel like stopping. And even that's like kind of optional, just because like, really, it's optional. Just because it's pretty fast to get all the items back, anyways, if you just go through with loot gum. Alright, now we're on the home stretch. One more cell. More people joined? Yeah, I don't know. Streams sometimes go up, sometimes go down. Alright, now we can go ahead and sell, and buy another pack. So, 70,000, oh, 200,000. Okay, it is a decent upgrade at least. And yeah. Now that we have this, we can, I don't know, store more ghosts. Actually, while we're here, I need to go show how bad this gem crate is. Like, I was looking at this gem crate. This gem crate's awful. Like, we can get around, I don't know, 1 million gems per, like, 15-20 minutes in main hub. This gem crate, 54,000 for a 42-hour cooldown. Like, I can literally get more from that from, like, I don't know, 5 minutes of grinding in main hub. Gem chests are just awful in Ghost Simulator. Oh, there is a Grim now. I think Grim's up top, if I had to guess. But this is an easy spawn to check, so we'll check it first. It is here. Alright. But yeah, with this bigger pack, we should get a little bit more from this, like 3 times more, so this will give us probably 100,000 per boss. Actually, this is pretty fast. This is really fast. Grinding Grim will be now our fastest way of getting currency. So we only need to do, I don't know, 20 Grims? No, you shouldn't, honestly. Actually, I should at some point figure out how to do the pop-ups on screen. Like, I don't know. Donation pop-ups? Would you guys like donation pop-ups and or text-to-speech from it? Or do you guys think it's just so kind of not happening that it doesn't really matter too much? No, that's a no on donating. I don't. Text-to-speech? Alright, I'd have to look into it. That's probably going to take me like 2 hours off stream just to figure out that. I mean, there's probably some good YouTube tutorial, but again. Please set that up for next stream. I'll see about it. I'll definitely see if I can do it. Next stream actually might, as I said, or did I say that earlier in the stream? Anyways, I might do a stream on my main account later for like a rebirth. Because I am planning on getting Remnant Zone rebirth. But yeah, look at that, 100,000 from a cell. Yeah, having the new pack is going to be pretty helpful because that's realistically speaking actually almost better than grinding ghosts now. But yeah, hopefully between now and then I can get the text-to-speech working. I can go ahead. Actually, someone used a boss bait for Grim. Yeah, I'll try to figure that out. If I don't, I'll let you know. If I do, again, I'll let you know. Good night. All right, bye, Rubik. Do you actually know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, or are you just named that? I'm assuming you would, but I don't know. I actually have like a billion cubes. This one's probably the most difficult cube I have. $45-second PB. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's around where I am at PB wise for a Rubik's Cube. Yeah, he's already. Yeah, he's told me that. Now, the funny thing is 45 seconds, it sounds very fast. It's pretty awful if you compare it to like the really fast speeds. When will I remember about NPC teleport? Never. You know how much of this game I've played without journal teleports? Like 95% of my time on this game has been without journal teleports. Also, I'm fairly sure journal teleports would break a few NPCs. Like I'm not an expert, but there has to be at least one NPC where it's somewhat. Ooh, Joker. No, I guess that only has outside teleports, so it's fine. No, but you're still inside the bonus biome. Yesterday on Ghost Sim hard mode, what was I doing? I was grinding gems or AFK. I think I was AFK at that time if I didn't respond or notice. But yeah, there we go. Another 100,000 gems or souls, I guess. Yeah, journal teleports making the NPCs faster. Yeah, that's definitely the case. All right, I'm gonna do just a little bit of unboxing, nothing crazy. Oh yeah, we're using a gum at the moment. All right, I guess we're waiting for this gum to expire, so we might as well go grab a few ghosts. But yeah, we'll go ahead and use like a basic lucky gum, and then unbox just just casual unbox, not auto click unbox, a few crates, just to see if we can just use this 240,000. I mean, it's only like 7-8 crates. It's actually I guess it's like 12 crates, but yeah, let's see if we can get a metalhead. Spend over $1 billion on a no classified. That's actually a rip. You've gotten a lot of cosmics though. You're definitely going through gems faster than I usually do. I don't know, like, I haven't been able to get as fast of unboxing as before. I was usually able to fill up my inventory twice in a lucky gem. I can now only fill up my inventory once, which is a bit slower than I'm usually able to do, and it's probably my PC's fault, I'm going to be honest, but help. Okay, whatever, it's only 48,000 million. Alright, let's go ahead, use that lucky gem, and burn through all the gems we have, because lucky gum, pet crates, pet crate 5. Alright, we're going to get, what, like, I don't know, 12 crates, so if we get a ding, that does mean we got a metalhead. And I think even actually could also mean we get a classified, but we aren't going to get a classified instead of a thing. Hello. Pet inventory full, mass trash, select all, make sure we aren't deleting anything important. Doesn't look like we are. One crate. He's a mod. 10 people watching? Yeah, sometimes these streams do better than others. I don't know, just whether or not they just randomly end up on people's recommended, honestly. If I get to classy and you don't, that'd be funny. Actually, if I get a classified at all, oh, there goes like 3 metalheads. Rest in peace, kings. Yeah, the kings just get straight up deleted. I don't have any use for them. Ah, 2 accounts. Okay. Interesting. Oh, no metalhead there. Yeah. I mean, not really surprising, but kind of a letdown. Not gonna lie. All right. I'm trying to think if I want to continue the stream now or end it here and then do the rest of the grinding off stream. Because at this point, it's almost faster for me to just wait for Grims to spawn. Or we can go grind gems. Main hub. I think we'll grab this Grim, and then we'll go ahead over and grind some gems from main hub. Just to see what it looks like. Like, you guys probably are probably not super interested, but it's going to be our fastest way to improve at this point is going to be going ahead and getting at least one better pet. But yeah, keep the stream going. All right, continue with the pain more. Yeah, fine. Anyways, there should be a Grim over here. Once we get this Grim, we'll sell, then head over to main hub to do main hub stuff. Is it worth rebirth grinding for Rem Tycoon if I have no other Tycoons right now? Yes! Remnant Tycoon is going to be the best Tycoon. I'm assuming since you are talking about rebirths that you've already got ahead and gotten like Master Hunter and Ghostly Vision and are pretty well prepared to be able to do like fast rebirths in under like 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5 hours if you're a bit slower. But like you have decent pets and you can know this general strategy for rebirths, and you aren't just like going to start rebirthing with like I don't know, Adam and 2 other godlies. But yeah, no, Remnant Tycoon is the best Tycoon. It's going to be way helpful for grinding gems for classifieds, which is pretty much the only good pet upgrades after you get into Void. What's my favorite Halloween pet? The purple is, I mean, it's that's a purple themed one. If we aren't counting that one. It's a witch with a purple hat on, or a purple witch hat. Yeah. It's called The Purple, which is a very simple name, which I like. It's purple themed, which again I like. But if we're not including that, probably I really like that one rainbow pet, Crucible. Is it called Crucible? I think so. Whatever. The one rainbow flappy changes colors, flaps its wings. It was really laggy. It actually got fixed. Those better lag wise. I think like tripled or quadrupled its in performance or whatever. But yeah, that's actually a decent one of mine just because it's kind of cool. I have it. Mini Hollows I really like because that was like the first event I played, but you know. It's also worth a lot, so not very many people have it. Should I grind 127,187,227,000 loot things? I know I just said 1,000 twice, but you should have at least 100 to 200 loot gums before you rebirth. Ideally, I'd go for glitchy gums. Glitchy loot gums, but you probably ideally want enchanted loot gums if you want to go as fast as possible. But yeah, let's go do some gem grinding in main hub. Yeah, this is probably going to be like 30 minutes of grinding and we'll get about 1 million gems. Actually, how much do we already have from one boss? I think that's like 10,000, 20,000. No, that's going to be like 40,000. Yeah, 36,000. Yeah, that was one boss. But we're going to be doing a bit more than that. But yeah, we should one-shot these ghosts now, so it's going to be a little bit faster to grind. Not ping ones yet, but pretty much. Yeah, we'll pretty much just go through this area, head through, grab a few ghosts from the other end areas, and then just do this a lot, and then collect a lot of ectoplasm, and then sell. It's roughly every million gems or million ectoplasm here is roughly 10,000 gems. So like we already have 20,000 gems. And we'll probably switch over to using loot gum so we can get some more gum materials. But yeah. This is pretty much how you grind how I've been grinding gems this entire time. Actually, talking about grinding gems, I should actually be using gem gum and then open all my loot bags because we do have a double gems event going on right now, which might actually give me a reasonable amount of gems. But yeah. No, if you, yeah. Grinding gems is actually now feasible for newer players. It's kind of nice. Like before, I think when I started this stream, converters back like in the old time where you had like the huge, didn't have the boss cap or whatever, it would have been pretty much impossible for me to grind gems as a newer player. at all. And so this would pretty much be where like this stream kind of stopped, just because I wouldn't be able to actually grind for a musical. I'd be grinding with like literally the worst possible like 8-bit dragon sparks all the way up to like backdoor, just because there would be no way for me to actually get gems to unbox better crates. Just because it was so bad for new players to be able to actually use the converters or whatnot with the rates as they were before. So it's kind of a huge buff to early players with that change. Even though like that change, everyone hated that change because it made 10 times harder to grind gems, which they did roll back, and now it was only 5 times harder, but yeah. 500 million gems? Yeah, no, it's insane how good grinding can be for gems. Especially before they nerfed it. Like, it was just insane. Even now, if you have enough tycoons and like sandstorms, you're really like pet sets. The way that gem multipliers for converters work, multiplying with both pet stats, gum, game passes, it's actually insane how much they stack up to. All right, let's use a ghostly gem gum, and then we're going to go unbox all of these and see how we get like quite a bit of gems. I think that's it of the good ones, so now it's just these bad ones, which don't really give anything. Not gonna lie, that's actually a decent amount of gems from boss chests. I mean, we literally haven't got any thing in chat pop up, so not like really lucky. But yeah, there you go. That was what, like 200,000, 300,000 gems? Just down in nowhere, basically. Yeah, 17 tycoons plus full level, plus sandstorms, plus 2 times everything is definitely profit. I don't... The way it scales is just super overpowered. I'd pronounce it Jif like the peanut butter. Like that's almost always how I pronounce it. I understand the thing like, oh, it's GIF, but I don't. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's an acronym. I don't remember what acronym for, but yeah, because it's an acronym, it really doesn't matter too much. $1.5 billion and no hailstorm. I mean, it's better. It's better than having done that on doing that much tilt on a sandstorm. It's probably the luck that you got on sandstorm. Finally, I'm going negative, which in terms of gems for you, that's not bad. Like, it's much better to gem wise to be wasting gems on a lower gem cost rather than like on sandstorm. Like you got what, like 3 sandstorms in like 5-6 billion gems. All right, bye, Wolf. When luck is going negative, you're screwed. No. Going down. And really, realistically speaking, it's this sort of like luck thing that everyone talks about. It's not real. It's just something we talk about to cope about our luck, getting unlucky and stuff. It's just that it's our luck value, not just, you know, how the game actually works. What do you think the next class will be? Like its look, theme, name? I've been thinking about this. Like it's actually kind of hard to say. I mean, a lot of people are like the natural disasters, nature theme stuff. My guess would be something rocky, rock themed, earth themed, something like that. Just because we really don't have that much. But then again, devs can pretty much do whatever they want. It might be another cloud. It might get a 4th cloud classified in the game. 5th if you count a board, but no one counts boards because boards do not have a real theme to them yet. Or, yeah, they don't. Not that I've seen, at least. Maybe a tree. We already have Euphoria as a tree. I don't think we're getting a tree. My guess would be either a really detailed rock or a gemstone of something like that. Like a geode would be kind of cool. Actually, someone should make a geode thing classified. Like, make it look really sick. You guys know what a geode is. Correct? I don't need to explain it. But where it's like a rock on the outside, but inside's a lot of gemstones. That would be a cool classified. I think that one would actually make it as a classified. Not like an amethyst, like literally a geode, so it's actually rock on the outside. Just to differentiate, there's enough like gemstone. I think there's literally a pet called amethyst, where they are kind of gemmy. But to make it like a classified, you have to add like the dirt look to make it obvious that it's ground based. Start the design right now. Yeah, make sure it looks cool because it's going to be a class. If it's going to be a classified, it actually devs need to realize that it has a classified look. It needs to have that classified look. Which, you know, I say when there's a classified that's literally Pyrus. But, you know, we can ignore that. Won't be good, though. Yikes. We should get a classified of the whole map. Nah. I know what you're saying. Like, oh, yeah, just, like, I don't know. Put like, the whole map or a simplified map in, like, a snow globe or circle or something like that. I understand the idea. I don't think it would be as good as you think it would be. But yeah, that's just my guess on what the next classified theme-wise is going to be. Realistically speaking, they can do whatever they want. As I said, we could just get another cloud-based classified. That would be funny. Space-themed classified? Maybe. I mean, the thing is, we have already Exoplanet. We have a Cosmic Wing. We have a Meteor. Asteroid? Meteor? I don't know. You guys can tell me. There's not... We have Sunny, which is like the sun. There's not a whole lot left there. Like, we already have, like, Wormhole for a black hole, ish. I mean, if you make an actual really sick-looking black hole pet, maybe, but I don't know. Supernova would be cool. Yeah, you just need to make it different enough from like the other star-themed pets that we have. Like we have like 6 or 7 or 8 star-themed pets at this point. So you're going to have to make it different from that. You're going to have to make it different than Nebula Nora, name-wise. There's just a lot of other stuff that already kind of slides into that similar theming that you're going to have to make it different from. Moon classified? I mean, maybe. You'd have to make it different from what's it? Moonlight? I think that's the only moon-based pet. Like, even during the space event, we didn't get anything moon-based, really. You might be able to make a moon-based pet, but it'd have to look, like, really insane for its concept art. Like there's... Sometimes, like, if you can have a new concept, you can have a new concept. You don't have to make the concept look good. But if you're, like, reusing, like, an already used concept, like moon, stars, you're going to have to make the concept art, like, really detailed, show exactly what you want with it, colors, all that stuff. So devs can actually have, like, a really good picture of how good it'll actually look. Nightlight. I mean, there's Luna, which is not really a moon board. Chess classifieds? I don't think we're going chess for classifieds. I think if anything, it's going to be a whole pet crate with like chess theme, but we already have ghosts that are chess themes. Moonrock, Moonriders. Yeah, but those aren't like moon themed. Those are like things on the moon. Like they aren't shaped like the moon. They don't look like the moon. Also, someone's grinding the exact same area as we are, which is not... Actually, maybe not the exact same areas. Also, how many pet or oh, I have 62 crit keys, so not bad. I really should not have used another loot. Actually, we have like 200 loot gums. It doesn't matter if we waste loot gums at this point. We're going to start off at low FPS, so we're pretty much going to start off behind. Like right now, we're going to get a lag spike and just lose a lot of spots. So hopefully it's a complicated race where we can make up time, but I don't think it is. Yeah, we're just lagging throughout this whole one. We're not getting a good time. Yeah, it's literally the straightest possible race pathway. We're literally just losing with the lag. Bonk. Cheese Moon? Oh yeah, I guess that one also exists, but... yeah, I mean, right now we're kind of slowing down the stream just because I'm just doing some gem grinding. Yeah, 300,000 gems worth in my backpack at the moment. Probably once my loot gum ends and we get the race and whatever, we'll go ahead and sell. But yeah, hopefully between now and next stream, I will be grinding enough gems to be able to get both Metalhead and Blob, so I can go ahead and get a musical for somewhat for this quest, but mostly for the next quest of Jax, where she'll, not the next quest, but like the next hard quest of Jax, where she has us go ahead and do like the next pack and back, which is like 3.5 times more expensive. But yeah, use boss gum on the races. It's actually not a bad strategy to get double, just because those actually do give a decent amount of gems. I don't think it's as good as like you think it is, just because like those loot bags don't scale as well as like grinding Ghost does. But yeah. Alright. 3rd place loot bag. Oh, we got a race car. Is that our, I think that's our 2nd race car. Yeah. 2nd race car. Anyways, we'll go ahead and sell, use X gum. I'll show you guys how many gems we get. As I said, it's about 1/100th the amount of ectoplasm I have. So 34,000 or 34 million ectoplasm, 1.6 billion ecto tokens, and then 370,000 gems. Yeah, it actually got changed when they added the event gum. When races first came out, it didn't, but then they added it so that it did. When they added the boosted gums that no one uses. Literally, these boosted guns, the only thing they do is like, oh, I want a normal boosted photon blaster gum. That is literally the only thing I've seen about boosted gums. It's like, they just want a normal photon blaster gum because, you know, it'd make bosses faster. That's how stupid boosted gums are. No one buys them. They're free throughout the game into places. Literally, they're literally a joke at this point. Actually, devs, I think a dev literally asked me when they came out, and I'm like, hey, they need serious buffs. Yeah, they haven't been changed at all. Wait, event works on bosses too? Of course it does. Yeah, this is basically just boosted boss drops gum, but instead of lasting for 2 minutes for whenever you defeat a boss, it lasts for an hour every time you defeat a boss. So it's literally, you're better off just doing the other stuff because it only doubles. It's pretty much useless. Same with Lucky Gum. Like, they decided to add this feature where the boosted Lucky Gum actually increases the gum drops you get. You don't need an hour worth of a gum to convert your items to gum at a double rate. If they change boosted Lucky Gum from like 2 times to 3 times, people would buy it. Probably. Because that saves you time grinding like enchanted Lucky Gum. It's better than glitchy Lucky Gum. I think people would actually buy it. Because like hour of unboxing, people can do an hour of unboxing. All these other gums, people aren't really using an hour of boosted event drops. But yeah, anyways, I think if they change it to 5 times, I wouldn't buy it, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the thing about the boosted event drops. It's lasting 2 minutes is all you need for most bosses. Like, people aren't, you don't need it for anything other than the right end of a boss. So that for like, if you're grinding a final boss, which is usually what people are grinding with boss gum with, it's a 15-minute fight. The first 15 minutes is literally just wasted time for an hour gum. All you care about is that 2 minute, like that 5 seconds right at the end where you get your drops. And then that's all people use like the boss gum for. So, yeah, I don't know. You got a classy but lagged down. Did you actually lose it? Usually the data will save even if you lag out. Oh, you have it, so you just didn't be able to take the picture, I'm assuming. You have it, yeah. Usually if it says you got it, you usually get it. Whenever you unbox, I think it's like instantly saved to your account or something. But yeah, nice job getting Hailstorm. It only took you like 10 times longer than it should have. Serves you right for how lucky you got with a Sandstorm. Nah. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this stream. We managed to get out halfway through Jax's quest, which is in fact only a 10th of the way because of how much we have to spend upgrading our packs and vacs. Hopefully by next series I do have enough gems, like 8 million gems or whatever, to be able to go ahead and get the musical for speed up this process, because like stats are going to be actually helpful. Yeah, and then we can go ahead finish up this Jax quest and move on to do the rest of Jax. Actually, before I go, I do have some items I do want to go convert to gum, so let's go do that really quick so you guys can see that. 2.2 times more than it should have. I mean, yeah. Max. Alright, there we go. 139 gums. Basic boss gum, basic lucky gum, 8 basic X gum. Alright, that's what we care about. Basic X gum's pretty much the only thing we care about. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Today's been actually a pretty good stream. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, see you guys next week. Or maybe middle of this week if you guys join in for the Rebirth stream where I do on my main account. But, bye. See ya.